The amount of work and the amount of teamwork and coordination that went into this project was unprecedented in anything that I've been a part of.
The journalism and the multimedia aspect of it, I think, is what makes News 21 really unusual. There was no time better than today to sort of take the temperature of how veterans were adjusting.
Part of the stuff that I cannot do.
Veterans are not your average college student. We've had a lot of different life experiences, whether or not we've deployed and seen combat. It's, we've been out there on our own and been responsible for large amounts of equipment and people's lives.
We knew we wanted to cover women. We knew we wanted to cover homelessness, suicide, health issues, PTSD, and the backlog, of course. And just how we were going to go about doing that, each of us had an opportunity to sort of pitch our own ideas and our own angle.
They're not happy with the treatment options that they have, that the government offers after they leave service. So on one hand, it's egregious that this has even happened, but also the fact that all of these treatment offerings that they have are just not working.
We had 26 reporters all working on various things, working in different teams and different combinations, even amongst themselves in different kind of concentric overlapping circles.
I think all told, we traveled to more than 60 cities in 20 states, talking to veterans from around the country because it is a national project. I asked them to make sure they talked to as many people as possible who had not been interviewed by the media before, and people who would be willing to go on camera, and people who would be willing to be part of a video, and people who would tell their story.
I was going to be a triple amputee if I lived through this.
What News 21 is able to do is say, hey, this is the kind of baseline of which you're going to be judged against, and here are the most important issues facing veterans. So without that data, it's hard for ASU to make informed decisions about programs.
And let's lift the left leg.
They must look at what's happening to people who serve their country. That they're not getting money that they were promised, that some are at risk of homelessness and some have been homeless, that women have been sexually assaulted and received no justice, and the many other things that we looked at.
He said no one would believe me anyway.
The thing that was most shocking to me is that 1 in 5 women of the wars of Iraq and Afghanistan report instances of sexual assault and sexual harassment to the VA after they've left military service.
Being aware of some of the issues that they're going through, I think, gives you a greater sense of appreciation for the struggles and the hardships that veterans face, and hopefully will lead to connections and policy solutions.
When it came together, the website, I think, is so complex visually and interactive that it really shows that we did something innovative. We did something new.
I want as many people as possible to see it because it really is a labor of love, and we do want people to understand that we took 8 months to care about these people, and we want you to care about them as much as we do.